Hey guys, Henry here from Product Creation Formula. In this video, we're going to be talking about how to create your very own PLR video course. But before we go ahead and do that, I just want to let you know, here at Product Creation Formula, we love to give you tips and tricks to help you create your products quickly and easily. Along with that, we also do product reviews, as well as tips on how to make money online. So if that's the sort of thing that interests you, how about you smash that like button, as well as subscribe and hit the bell icon so you can be notified whenever we upload more videos. Okay guys, let's go check it out. Okay guys, in this part of the video we're going to be looking at 6 different points on how to create your PLR video course. And the first thing we're going to be looking at are the various tools you're going to be needing. Well, the first tool you're going to be needing to look at is a mind map. Now I'm going to be showing a few of the mind maps up on the screen just here, and you'll be able to choose which one you might want to be interested in looking at. These ones are going to be online, and there may be some cost to some of them, there may be some that are free. It's up to you how you want to do it, but they're all available for you to use when you need them. The next tool you're going to be needing is a PowerPoint presentation. Things like PowerPoint, also Keynote, as well as OpenOffice Writer. Just be assured though that you have them set up at 16:9 in the aspect ratio. That's really important because if you don't do that, your video will end up looking rather strange, and you don't want that. Now, the next thing you're going to be needing is a screen recording software. Things like Camtasia, ScreenFlow, Screencast-O-Matic, and there's lots of other ones that are out there as well that you can use to capture what you're doing on your screen, so that when you record your PowerPoint presentation or your how-to part of the video, you'll be able to do it with ease using these softwares. So please make sure you do get yourself a really good screen recording software. Now the next thing you're going to be needing is a video editor. Camtasia already has one built in. It's a very powerful one, albeit a little basic, but it's still really good. You can also use things like DaVinci Resolve 17, as well as things like ScreenFlow, I believe, has their own video recording software as well. And so does Screencast-O-Matic, although it's probably the most basic of the lot. And some of them may require a little bit of a learning curve, but that's okay. If you really want to be able to master this, it's best to learn a little bit about how the software works. But it's important to do. Let's move over to the next point. Point number 2 is all about niche selection. Now, the various places I go to do niche selection are places like JVZoo. Now, if you don't know what JVZoo is, it's a marketplace where affiliates and also vendors or product creators come together to be able to sell their product. And through that, they can then collaborate, or they can have JV partners and so forth, and they can get together. Now, that's a really great place to be able to niche down what you really want to do when you find a niche. If you want to drill down to a level, if you go, say for example, internet marketing, it's a really broad niche. You might come down one level to affiliate marketing, which is still a really broad niche, but then you might want to come down to video marketing, which is a much narrower niche. And then from there you might want to go down to YouTube marketing, which is where you want to focus on. And that one might be the way you want to go. Now, with that, the next place I also like to look at is somewhere like ClickBank. They have very similar things to JVZoo. It allows you to narrow down the niche to a point where you can get it to a more specific niche where it's more targeted for your audience. Now, another one I like to do is going to PLR stores. Places like DigitalWorks, Webstar PLR Online, various places like PLR.me, where you can have a look at what's on offer and what people are actually buying in the area of PLR. And this allows you to know the type of things people are interested in. And this way you can narrow down your niche to a more specific type. And you can then follow any trends that might be happening. So they're the various places I go to do my niche research. Point number 3 is researching your product. Now, why do you need to do that? Well, firstly, if you're not really all that proficient in that particular area, it's good to research it, learn from other people's experiences, and this way you can become an expert in it yourself. One of the ways you can do that is to go to a place like Udemy. Udemy is like an online university you can have a look through. You can have a look at the various courses they do, and often the courses are really quite cheap. And you can jump in there, have a look, and purchase one of their courses. And you can sit through and really study what they're teaching. Another place you can go to is somewhere like Skillshare. Now Skillshare is also another one of those places where you can learn online, and you can really develop what you're learning by checking out what it is they have to teach, and you can really hone in and see how they structured the course. Another great way to research a product is to go to places like JVZoo or Warrior Plus and purchase a course from someone else. You can then have a look at what they're doing. If you think you can actually improve on that course, then you can do that as well. But my suggestion would be get as many ideas as you can from different sources so as you can become better at the craft or better at the thing you're about to teach. And the last place I like to look at are PLR stores, where you can go have a look at PLR videos, read PLR ebooks. You can have a look at the various things that people are teaching on that. And this also gives you a really great way of being able to know what people are looking for. So these are the places I go to research my products. So let's go have a look at point number 4. Point number 4 is video preparation. Now this is really important because you need to be able to prepare before you get started. Now if you don't, it'll come across and it'll look very amateurish. Now, first thing you're going to be needing to do is to grab a quality PLR ebook and then rewrite that completely. And what I mean by completely, I mean between 70 to 100% of the ebook needs to be completely rewritten. Now, that might seem like a lot of work, but if the words are already there and the understanding of what needs to be said is already there, it really is just a matter of rewording what's been said and also putting in your own stories, your own anecdotes, as well as your introduction and conclusion and various other things. So that's how I would easily create a PLR ebook, by rewriting what's already there. I'll be leaving a link to Quillbot, which is an article rewriter, down below. I find it's the best and easiest way to be able to rewrite an ebook. Then the next part of this is to create a PowerPoint slide. Now your PowerPoint slides need to be written in one long go. So in other words, if you want to create 10 videos, what you need to do is create one long presentation only separated by cover pages. And this way it's a much faster process when you begin your recording. Now the next thing you probably want to do is to be able to create things like B-rolls and various things that you can put in that are going to help make your videos more interesting, and that can be added during the editing process. Now the final part of this point is to make sure you practice reading out aloud what is written in the ebook. Even though you're the one who wrote it, you'll find that you often write different to how you speak. So by reading aloud, you'll be able to get the flow of how you've written it, and you'll find that it's much easier because you've already written it. You'll already understand what it's about. However, if you read it, it'll allow you to get used to it and not stumble over your words so easily. So let's go have a look at point number 5. Point number 5 is about creating your video. Now, there's a couple of things you're going to need to do. What I usually do is I create my PowerPoint slides, and then I look through the ebook, and as I mark down in my ebook where I'm going to be changing the slides. When I'm reading it from one screen to another, or when I'm reading it out in front of me, I can have a look and I can see where it says change slide here or change point here. And I know to hit the downward button at that particular point. And this way it allows it to flow much easier. And you can go from video number 1 right through to video number 10, 20, 30, or however many you happen to have, non-stop in the one presentation. And all you need to do then is pause at all the cover pages, allowing you to be able to continue the flow and be able to get it done reasonably quickly. This way you can get your entire course created in only a couple of hours. Now also too, another thing you're going to want to do is if you have any how-to sections that you would like to create, you then make note of what sort of things you want to create how-to videos about, And then you create how-to videos. Try and keep them short and to the point, no more than 5 minutes. And this way it keeps people engaged. It also allows you to create more videos. And the next one is being able to edit your videos. Making sure you break your videos up into appropriate sections so as you can then present it correctly to your audience. This is where you add your B-rolls and your images, and this is where you also can add your how-to videos. Making sure that everything is edited properly so as everything flows and it sounds good. Make sure that when you're doing it, your sound levels are always the same. This way it has consistency throughout the entire course. Alright, now let's go head over to point number 6. Point number 6 is to create other products from your PLR ebook. Things like checklists, short reports, email courses, etc. These are the sort of things you need to be able to help your audience to get engaged, and this will also add extra value to your course. By adding extra value to your course, you're allowing people to go, this is worth the money we're spending on it. And often people won't feel like they're being ripped off. So not just a video course, make sure you also include things like audio, as well as things like your checklists, mind maps, even presentation if you're doing a true PLR. If you're just doing master resale rights, really all you need to supply are the videos, the ebooks in their PDF forms, and various other things like that in a PDF form. If you're going to be using it as a true PLR, then you need to make sure you also add the source file. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Now if you like this video, please consider smashing the like button, as well as subscribing and hitting the bell icon so you'll be notified whenever we upload more videos. Hey, and while you're at it, why not consider sharing, and also leave a comment down below and let me know what you think of the video. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and bye for now.